It really doesn't help in either season. It's too fucking cold in the winter and it's too fucking hot in the summer. Like, it's too hot in here to the point that I cannot play PS3 games for the next 4 months. My PS3 will cook itself to death within an hour, and I will also die of... That sounds like the opposite. No, think about it. Think about it. Think about it for a second. The inside is resistant to change in temperature outside. Which means that when it cools off at night, it does not cool off in here. And similarly, when it gets hot out there, the temperature exchange inside is slow. So it means that it stays so cold in here that I need to wear a sweatshirt until like June. But then once it heats up, it's going to stay heated up until like November. It doesn't lose heat. It's completely fucked in here, is what I'm saying, and it's just awful. Splits are, of course, broken, as usual. Let me look at something. Okay, why does it think it's... That's so weird. I don't know why. Having the guidance splits up and then opening the Gamecube thing split file afterwards, like, always breaks it. I don't know why Live Split is like this. But yeah, if it sounds like I'm yelling right now, it's because I have to yell over the air conditioning. So I'm going to turn that back off because it's been on for a few minutes. Like, that's the real reason why I don't use it. Like, whether or not you guys can even hear it, I personally have to yell over it, and it just seems bad. Come on, Live Split, you can do it. Thank you. Like, you might not necessarily be able to hear the air conditioning, but I am yelling. I am yelling, and it sounds bad on stream. I have no fucking clue where I'm going in this game right now. Oh, right, I know where I'm going. Like, this is the level I would normally talk at. And I had to talk like 2 times louder than this. I think I was going to the pyramid. I think it was pyramid power time. I don't know what Silk Scarf is. I'm gonna kill it. Oh, I have to open my thing as well. I have no idea what moves to use here. Oh. I guess I could catch it. If this doesn't kill it, then I'll try to catch it. I don't even know. I do have a couple Ultra Balls, actually. I found Ultra Balls in a box somewhere. Nope, he's dead. Oh well. High crit chance, 70 power. It's another normal move though. I don't think I even want that. I'm not keeping this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do more Gaiden runs than just one per day. It doesn't seem... I don't know, I'm just not improving at the game at all, even though I practice. The runs just get worse. It's depressing and frustrating and stressful and shit. There's your proof I'm shit at games, though. Circling back on a topic from an hour and a half ago. If I were any good, I'd be able to do better than a 116 in Gaiden, given that that's 5 minutes off record in a run that's not even an hour and a half long. Yeah, like I said though, RNG shouldn't be able to make me get worse than a 114. RNG is no excuse for not getting a 114. Oh, I guess I'm not doing this. Never mind, I guess I am doing this. I don't think... We've made decent progress in the game. I don't think you're that high level by the end of this. kind of sucks that even though I'm many levels above these guys, they're not getting one shot by the Psybeam. Like, the fact that that guy didn't get one shot by the stab Psybeam when I'm 10 levels above him kind of sucks. Not really sure why that didn't work. With the item that makes it 10% more powerful on top of that, I don't know when the percentage is applied, but you'd think I would have killed it, but nope. It survived with kind of a lot of HP. I really don't want to backtrack to all the fucking way back to that Coliseum again to try to find the... Like, hopefully this room will just have Pokemon cleaning thing in it. No? Okay. I really desperately need to find one of those, or I'm gonna have to keep backtracking to the town, and it takes like 5 minutes, and it sucks. Gonna be a dude guarding this chest. Oh, hey, cool. Like, this game might be not even 20 hours long. Because I think we're more than halfway through it. And it's only been 7.5. It's still paralyzed? That applies? Oh my god. It's fucking still paralyzed? Does this ever wear off? Am I just gonna be paralyzed forever now? Please have a Pokemon Center up here. Thank you. Hell yeah. I really did not expect it, honestly. Not sure what the point of pushing that box there is. I think there's no point, and I just did it. Is that what it does? I haven't really been paying attention. I think that having the bear learn rest was a mistake. Someone convinced me to do it. It's stupid. I'm gonna get rid of it next time he tries to learn a move, and I should have got that like 70 high crit chance normal move. I should have got that. Yeah, I met the move teacher guy. Yeah, but like, I think someone said I'm learning Snore at like level 40 something, and that's gonna be like literally the end of the game. I might not even ever get to the level where you learn Snore. Yeah, like the two move thing doesn't matter that much because I'm currently just spamming return. I don't use any of his other moves anyway, but... And I do want to save things because like I remember Pokemon Coliseum was mostly smooth sailing, and then the final fight was like bad, pretty bad. Where I kind of had to get like very lucky to beat it, and it took a couple attempts. So I'm a bit concerned that I think a couple of people have said that this game gets harder than Coliseum by the end of it. So far it's been smooth sailing the whole time, but if that's true, then... Oh no. I don't think it's possible to escape in this game anyway. It's all trainer battles. But if that's true, then like at the end we're definitely gonna want the like lower special defense move that the bear has. like putting that on people and then hitting them with the Espeon, like Psy whatever, that strong one that I'm not using because it only has 10 PP. I feel like that's like my ace in the hole. That's how I'm gonna be able to beat the game, even if it gets stupid. I have to keep moving because I don't want these boxes to reset. I'll have to redo the whole room. Not yet. And everyone's got like 5 Pokemon now just for maximum time waste. Why is Dawn Fan? How did I get paralyzed again? Well, now I have to go back. Now we have to go back through the box room. It's kind of annoying that trainers just like fall from the sky in this game. Because you can't tell that they're coming, so it's not like good. I look ahead and I see that there's no trainers between me and that next thing I want. And this game, it's just, I can't trust moving forward because 10 guys will show up out of nowhere and fight you in a row. The electric guy I killed paralyzed me. See, I'm not even looking at the game. You don't even have to look for these fights. Whenever a new Pokemon appears, I look up its type to see if I need to use a certain move against it. And if I don't, then I just continue mashing A, and I'm just reading Discord during this entire game. Okay, the boxes stay, because they're on the buttons, I guess. Oh. Oh, wait, no, you just do this. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... Pokemon is not very interesting. It kind of has like an extreme version of the problem that the first Baton Kaitos game had, where none of the fights are interesting at all, but they're all way too long. So it's just like, well... Great. Every fight feels like shit to have to sit through, and it drags the pace of the game down severely. The Trails playthrough is gonna be interesting. What about it? Who said anything about a Trails playthrough? Hang on a second. Skies. Okay, yeah. Skies of Arcadia is not that bad. I've played that. I've played it before. It's not that bad. Yeah, almost every Pokemon that they've been showing me the entire game has just been like random shit mons too, where it's just like, who is this? Like this guy is probably bad. He's just a dude with a thing. Like it just... Like clearly these Pokemon are all garbage. Like this is just an evolution of a Poochyena. Like that can't be good. I should probably check this. Ah, my controller. Yeah, do not use Psychic. Oh, cool. Nothing is dead. Yep, we're backtracking after this. Oh, what the hell happened here? Sure. Catching Pokemon in this game kind of sounds like it would be a miserable experience. I'll take my bear, and that's good enough. Honestly, the bear kind of seems like the best Pokemon I've seen in the entire game. Did Pokemon Coliseum have a Master Ball exploit? Did that rearrange my team? No, we're good. Yeah, like the game just seems to start you with Pokemon that are better than anything you would catch. It's not like Coliseum where like you get those chances at the legendary birds or whatever. It just... I don't know, man. Like it just... they just give you two Pokemon that are clearly the best Pokemon in the game. And now it's just like, okay, I'll just do this then. Pretty sure I used it. You could use the Master Ball with one Pokemon, then swap out the item between with another Pokemon to use the ball without consuming the item. Did I do that? Yo, hey Xana. You were better off spending your time on anything other than watching this. Oh, I spelled Tails wrong. Nothing's dying anymore. This is so annoying. Why even bother? Why even bother, dude? Yeah, its face does look like the Mothman, doesn't it? Whatever that dude is. Is Jumpy-Luff like weak to Psychic or something? Or strong against it? I'm just gonna stop doing that. Well, it's not taking damage for some reason. I don't know why it's not taking damage, because I'm not looking at the screen for this fight. I'm just mashing the A button. But I look over and it's been like, presumably 2 or 3 turns and it's not dead yet. So... no, it's not strong against anything. Why is it not dead? I haven't been targeting it. Oh, okay. Well, there, it's dead. This is a bad idea. Okay, good. Crit. I'm afraid of what would happen there if I didn't kill that thing. Alright, that is strong against everything. We've got nothing for Magneton. gonna unleash all of my strongest shit on it then. Yeah, that's how it's gotta be. Apparently that bug thing I just killed was dragon type. It was ground dragon, even though it looked like a bug. So that's kind of interesting. Interesting typing, Nintendo. Yeah, for sure. The lack of any fighting has been a problem. I'm sure it's a dragonfly, but it's still not a bug. It's bug ground, although it has wings and is it's dragon ground, even though it has wings and is a bug. So it's just, I don't know. Tapster attained the system lever. All the way back, gamers. Trap inch is ground. Yeah, I just looked it up. I mean, swapping is a waste of a turn. I understand that competitively where players have a strategy. Oh, it is the DVD menu. Look at that. I understand that when both players are using a lot of strategy, swapping Pokemon actually is good. But in this game, no. I'm not gonna be swapping. Though if I get a fighting type, I don't know, it just... It's just kind of like... Do I care to waste a turn to swap when I could just hit him with 2 other things, and it's fine? Yeah, if I get completely walled, then maybe I'll do something about it. Otherwise, I'm not sure that I care, and I think I would rather just do like a... What do you mean I can't walk up there? Oh, I see. Yeah, like I'm not... You know, this is not like... Golduck. Okay. I think, is this the level where I get... No. If this guy is fighting, I'm gonna catch him. Nope, and he's also not catchable. This dude is water type. Why does he know confusion? It's true. I have subscribers, so that means I am technically a professional Pokemon player right now. I can't wait to retire once this game is over. No. Absolutely not. There's no way to, like, see... I don't think there's any way to see, like, what your friendship value even is. So no. No, no, no. I think at this point I must have max friendship with the bear. I've been carrying him around all game. Am I wrong for just, like, really hating Weepinbell? by the way. Thing creeps me out. It looks bad. I don't know, it's definitely not helping this game that I made this lookup program so I can just look up the Pokemon and see exactly which of my moves to use without having to think for even a fraction of a second. That's not helping. But I don't know, man. I don't want to have to read the chart. TM26. Let's see. Earthquake. Huh. That's a good move. It's a little awkward in doubles, but you know. Do not use Psychic on Grumpig. How would I ever guess that? Alright, later, dude. What do you mean you've been up all night? Okay, yeah, fair enough. I was also up all night. My sleep has been really bad recently. I've been streaming through it, which is good. I've been able to wake up and stream. Not yesterday, but I've generally been able to wake up and stream. But I've like not gotten to sleep before 6 a.m. in a long time. Psych up. Copies the target's effects to the user. I mean, there's some like interesting ones, but I don't think I care enough to get rid of any of these moves. Yeah, I didn't notice that there was a 6 a.m. call. Otherwise, I could have joined it. I don't like joining calls, honestly. I always feel awkward and out of place in Discord calls, just in general. I think that's just an extension of feeling awkward and out of place in general, in real life as well, and it applies to real conversations as well as internet conversations. Unfortunately, I do exist. I never asked for this. Dude, Piloswine is making this take an extra turn. I don't know. I'm too fast, so this isn't gonna... Neither of these are gonna hit him, yeah. We are on top of the Bass Pro Pyramid. Warning, do not raise the voltage too high. Repeatedly raise. So if I lower the voltage, what had to, I guess maybe nothing happens. Oh. That's it? Smarten. Also, you'd never be able to figure this out, but Cacturn is apparently dark type. Even though it just looks like a cactus man, it's grass dark. Why am I even looking wheezing up? This dude is poison. Yeah. Oh shit. It's me. Like, it would be cool to be able to have Intimidate. Like, someone sends out something with Intimidate, and then we just reverse Intimidate him. That would be what that move is for. That we didn't learn. Yeah, I'm not doing the Gen 3 Living Dex challenge. So I don't have to catch any of this crap. Man, my Espeon is in bad shape. Quick Attack did nothing. Quick Attack is bad. Yeah, none of these are worthwhile catches. It's just a bunch of garbage. Show me like a big dude. I don't know what good Pokemon are, but I feel like a good Pokemon is clearly visually a big dude. I'm gonna have to go all the way back down the pyramid to go heal up before I go in there. I don't want to mess with. I bet that the boss is in that room. Well, I can have Intimidate, and then, like, I guess, like, the Extreme Pro Gamer strat, if you're very patient, which I'm not, is you catch that Arbok with Intimidate, and then you put it as your first Pokemon, and then you swap them out on turn 1. So you always get that Intimidate. But like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's so much work. Having to swap Pokemon constantly like that to intimidate people. Oh, is that string cheese dude good in Gen 9? I don't know who's good in any of the newer gens. I definitely don't know who's good in Gen 8 because the only Gen 8 stuff I've ever seen is Pi, and Pi intentionally refused to use the good ones. He used bad Pokemon on purpose. So it's just, I don't know, man. Is Farfetch'd good in that game, or Surfetch'd where he's got the sword? This guy, he's got goggles on, but then also he's wearing more goggles. Celio, who? And Lyron, who is Steel Rock. Oh man. Well, Lyron. This Lyron is gonna be invincible, dude. Slowking is Water Psychic, which means that we can bite him. I think I'm literally gonna have to do Fake Tears on the Lyron. This is my first ever Fake Tears after learning this move at the start of the game. That didn't even... man, okay. Oh, nice. You got him to flinch. So his special defense is going to be terrible. I think we've now, like, maxed out the negative bonus on his special defense. So he ought to die to Psychic, or at least take good damage to it. Oh, that can be protected against? Okay. Get him Espeon. Please work. Yeah, awesome. It's not very effective. This is like a big boss dude, so I'm not gonna play around, and I'm just gonna use like all of my best moves. I'm gonna use that 10 PP Psychic a lot. How does he have Brick Break? What level is that? Hang on a second. That's only level 36. Where did that Brick Break come from? Excuse me. It's a TM from the Coliseum in Pyrite. Ugh. Ugh. There's Snore, by the way. We've got it. It's only 40 attack. Hang on. This move sucks ass. I literally waited like 6 hours for for the rest plus snore combo, only to discover that this move is shit. I'm not learning this. I'll just use potions if I have to heal him. I feel so scammed. I could have gotten rid of rest forever ago. I'm not learning that. Don't clown me, you know I'm right. What a terrible move. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Like, rest is pretty good healing, I think. So, like, that's a good rest stall, because you're still getting any damage at all in, right? Like, I get it, but, like, come on. Like, you just make it so that they can't outdamage your healing, and then because you have Snore, you're slowly damaging them, so they can't, it's not a stalemate. That's the idea, but, like, garbage. Total garbage. Hypno, shoot, I should have caught that Primeape, I just realized. I could have caught that. I am Mr. Varric. Or perhaps I should say Greevil. Oh, is that the old man who beat up Zook at the start of the game and who is like a friendly old man? Okay. Why did he beat up Zook then? That's his own minion. I shall be at Cypher's HQ. It is on Sida Dark Isle. An impregnable fortress. XD001 didn't drop that ship in the desert. Okay, so the ship in the desert was an accident. That's why they didn't, like, make a base there or something. A list of... I guess that's the list of catchable Pokemon in the game that we just got then. Alright, well that's the Bass Pro Shop pyramid taken care of. Starting to get closer to the end of the game. It's gonna be way under 20 hours total, I think, unless things get really nasty once we get on that island. Now, the smiley face makes me think otherwise, but... I mean, probably, right? Like, yeah, I bet it is the final dungeon. That sounds about right, given... like, what I know about this game and what I know about the other game. About Colosseum. Like, it would seem weird that we'd be going to a final dungeon after just 8 hours, but, you know, that's how Colosseum was, where it was just like, oh, final dungeon? I've barely done anything. We've been robbed. Darn it. Two weird guys took off. One had a mohawk and the other had hair like a ball. Oh yeah, that's that guy. Yeah, I also don't want Tap to get walled on something stupid because of type coverage I don't have. I can't imagine it'll be that bad, though, because, like, you saw there, I just took down that Lyron, which I had no coverage for. You just fake Tears it and then Psychic it. And Psychic is so powerful, and with the special defense sharply lowered, plus... plus, like, the stab bonus, plus the plus 10%. Like, that attack still absolutely wrecks shit. I have no idea where I'm going at this point. I don't think they gave me any hint. How was the run? Didn't finish. It was really bad. Gold Chapter 2. It was a Gold Chapter 2 and a pretty solid Chapter 1. But then Chapter 3 was maybe the worst Chapter 3 I've ever had in my life. Got screwed over by the Golden Samurai again. Something that almost never happens. Happened to me twice in a row now. So that's great. And then after that, I think because of low investment, I just made a million other mistakes. So it was pretty bad. It's a cool looking boat. Maybe, can I use this boat to get to the island? Whose boat is this? I don't think they told me any kind of hint as to where to go at this point. Okay, good. This is just like my first guess. Please come see me, says Crane on the ground floor of the lab. Okay. No, I'm abducted by McCann when I'm trying to get back to the lab. 'Hopefully by first floor, he means ground floor. I would hate to see another game that uses fake European floor conventions. Okay, good. Yeah, I think he's about to give me the Master Ball. Yeah, I think that's messed up. The first floor being the second one is like cursed, bad. Don't do that. %100% capture rate. Okay. So we can use the Master Ball on, like, whatever the final boss is. If the final boss is a Shadow Pokemon. I feel like they wouldn't do that, because they know. But if I'm fighting, like, some, like, crazy hard trainer at the end, and he pulls out, like, a Shadow Legendary, like Shadow Ho-Oh or some shit, then we can just catch it. We just instantly neutralize that Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know all of the legendaries, so I genuinely don't know. Wow. That's kind of a cool camera move. The island looks so small, and you zoom all the way in, and then here they are. Yeah, hopefully that's not an accurate depiction of all of the trainers I'm gonna have to fight, otherwise I might die. Pelipper is so cool. Luigi, Why did Espeon do nothing? Oh, is the lobster dark? I didn't even bother looking that up because I figured that couldn't possibly be the case. Mystical Pokemon. I don't know anything about that. Wow. Sableye has no weaknesses. I think. Is that true? Dark Ghost. What an absolute Chad Pokemon. Okay, how am I gonna deal with this? Because it's strong against, I always bite him. That's how we deal with it. Don't use normal? Oh, man. Well, this is gonna be a little bit annoying. I'm gonna catch him. Dude, I'm gonna catch this guy. Look where I put his health. This is perfect for catching. Hopefully I have some, like, Great Balls or something that I can just toss. I could throw an Ultra. This seems a bit wasteful, but I'm rich. I'm rich. I can buy another Ultra if I really have to. Obviously, we save the Master for, like, a Pokemon that I can't figure out how to kill otherwise. We just don't kill it, we just catch it. That's the plan for the Master. I mean, I'm just thinking, because, like, I would sort of like to catch a couple more things, just so that my back bench isn't so bad. Because, like, right now, not that I ever go to my back bench, But, like, look at these clowns. Look at this level 14 Numel. Like, that guy is not gonna do anything for me. Yeah, well, that was all just random stuff I caught at the start of the game, so... Oh. Okay. Oh, nice. That's actually really nice. Thank you. Here's what we're gonna do. Numel. I'm depositing you. I'm banishing you to box 8. I'm gonna get rid of Houndor as well. No, I'm not. You guys are getting banished. And then we're gonna add you. And definitely you. Spinarak stays here. Let's try and do some damage. We're obviously not gonna come close to beating this dungeon today, but we'll do some damage, and then maybe tomorrow we'll get done with most of the rest of it, and then Monday we'll beat the game. Just... maybe that might be, like, severe hopium, but I think beat the game on Monday sounds good. And then I think after that, we're just gonna have to, like, hard focus Gaiden and just play nothing but Gaiden for, like, the entire rest of June to somehow, like, brute force my way into sucking less at the game. Could be. What could possibly go wrong? I don't understand. Like, things have been fine so far. Even if it gets a little hard, I can just retry a bunch until I get a lucky crit, you know? People massively overhype the difficulty of Colosseum. I feel like that's happening again with XD. It's gonna be fine. Unless there's just, like, multiple more dungeons after this one that I don't know about. But I kind of think that we're approaching the end here. Like, here, I'll pull up the long play, because I don't care. Do not use Ghost, gotcha. Right now, we are... where are we at? Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. Unless there's like some kind of thing that it's gonna spring on me, you know? They could pull like a... Hello? Oh, there's a door this way. They could pull like a... You know, how can you hope to defeat me when you've only caught 8 shadow Pokemon? Come back when you've caught and purified 30 Pokemon. And then it's just like, ah. But I don't think they're gonna do that. I think that's a thing in Gen 1, right? Isn't there a dude in one of like those like houses on a route that you have to pass through, like a checkpoint guard type guy, and he won't let you through unless you've caught a certain number? Is that a thing? Am I making this up? Is that a Gen 6 thing? Am I thinking of 6? Am I thinking of Let's Go, a game I haven't even played? Maybe. Pokemon Let's Fucking Go Pikachu? Yeah, Pokemon Go is like, you do trainer battles, right? But the wild ones, you literally just like throw Pokeballs at and do nothing else, which honestly, fine by me. When that game came out, there were so many complainers, and I did not see the problem. That's fine by me. I think probably, it was the first Pokemon game on the Switch, right? That's probably why it had a lot of people mad. It was like, this is what you're making? You're doing a 3D remake of Gen 1 as your first console RPG Pokemon game in a long time, and it's this smartphone game mechanics. But in hindsight, I'm unbothered. I'm cool with it. Aaron? Who's this? Steel Rock. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Corsola. And then you do not use normal against. Okay, so we're just in hell right now. Fuck it. Just blast him. Just blast this guy. Yeah, my power is too great for you, Aaron. X fans hate X. Pokemon Persona Fire Emblem. I mean, as an X fan who hates X when it comes to Yakuza, I definitely understand the meme. But also... I don't know. I mean... I think it's fair to just be like, What the I'm just gonna do this. And then this. Yeah, I don't think Persona fans hate Persona. That, unless you're talking like Persona 1 and 2, and you're complaining about how none of the fans play those games, but that's like a separate problem. I think Persona fans genuinely like Persona. They've been tricked into getting excited for Metaphor because it looks kind of like Persona. Same devs. Man, I don't know. Gen 6 and 7 are like... I got pranked into playing Pokemon X because the entire internet was like, dude, they're changing the formula. Pokemon X. And I think what was being referred to there was that you can now have analog movement. And that's it. It was very disappointing to me. But then people said the same thing for Gen 7, but they're like, they're changing the formula. And that time I was not tricked. But I didn't think people disliked Gen 7. Other than that, it's like slow on replay or like the speedrun is too long or something. Really, I remember people online despising the Gen 3 makes when those came out. Because of like removed content or whatever. Like they removed like Battle Frontier or whatever that was called, and they left a plaque there that's just like Battle Frontier in development or some shit. It's just like, no, it's not. Yeah, the Gen 3 map is like very aquatic, right? I don't know. As a kid, I was not bothered by it when I played a friend's copy of Pokemon because I didn't own it. I thought it was cool that they had that, there's like that city in Gen 3 that's like a tree. It's like a tree house city. I thought that was really cool. Persona fans just have... Hang on, I have to check that. I missed this message. Persona fans have big class warfare. 1, 2 SMT fans, 3 fans, people who have only played 5. Yeah, that's true. Persona fans hate each other, but they don't hate Persona. That's what I'll say about them. I think that's probably accurate. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a Pokemon fan, so I can say whatever I want about these games, and no one can judge. But it would be great if they delivered a game that's actually fun, and I feel like the Switch is capable of that, theoretically. You know, just my take. Sorry, I'm just being annoying. Just being annoying on purpose. That'd be a great place to hide a chest. This corner that you can't see properly. What if I beat the game tomorrow? That would be interesting. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think I will. Gore this. What do you mean it's... Oh, I used the wrong move. I meant to use Dark there. I'm stupid. Gamers, I might be stupid. Yeah, for sure. They really can't delay releases of games because it's too much of like a multimedia push. This is going to be a giant pain in the ass, isn't it? No. These are pretty bad. The models are pretty bad. The humans. I think that, like, some of the cities you go in, like, there's only, like, 1 or 2 city environments in this entire game, but I think they look pretty good. But everything else in this game looks, like, horrible. I feel like I'm not impressed. And we've played some very... It doesn't look technically horrible. It looks like artistically horrible. The tech is fine. It's not like a Tom Clancy game where like the resolution tanks to like sub N64 levels constantly. It's not doing that. It's not ugly in the way that one of those types of games is. But just the art design of it looks really ugly to me. I like the cities though. They've almost got a pre-rendered background quality to them where they have a lot of just like, I don't know, something. It's hard to say exactly. Alright, what is Altaria? Altaria. Okay, I was wrong to not use Psychic against it. I could have just done that. Backing all the way out, though. Watch this be like a 10-floor dungeon. We're gonna be here for the next 6 years. Yeah, you know, that's her problem. Whoever we just beat up there. She looks too much like Bratz. Don't Psychic that. Yeah, they all have weird names, like Biden. One of the main minions is named Biden in this game. I mean, this is like 2005 or something, so he was a senator at the time, right? Yeah, whatever. Just beat up you. Do this. Try it when you're taking a bath. Okay. I will. Okay, so this is how they... I see. 5 Ultra Balls. Nice. Alright, and now I just leave. Oh man. Can I get to this elevator and just not fight either of these people? Yeah, that's a name. Me and my homie Litnar. That's a fighting type. I want to catch that. Are we gonna get it down? Or no, that's normal type. Never mind. Never mind. Just kill it. I did Sonic Adventure 2 a really long time ago. Yeah. We've played every Sonic game at this point. SA2B wasn't that early because we had to play SA1 first, but yeah. The Sonic series was like Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2 Battle, Heroes, Shadow. Are those the only ones I had in order? And then we had the ROM collection, the 2 of those, and then we had Riders. There were a total of 7 Sonic games. Get that. Yeah, none more on Xbox, so Sonic is Ogre until PS3 thing when I have to play Unleashed and Generations and 06. Is Sonic 4 on PS3? It might be. I think it is. I think that means I have to play that too. Not colors though. No colors until Wii thing. A PS3 thing and Wii thing are both not happening. I do like rhythm games, and I'm pretty okay at them. So I would happily play the Miku games. But, to be honest with you, Vocaloid music is insufferably annoying. So actually, I would not be happy to play the Miku games. Sorry to Vocaloid fans who are angrily typing in my replies already. But, goddamn. No, it's bad. Sorry. Music is subjective except for Vocaloid music. Alright, it's time to dump. Who are we dumping? I think Snorunt. He's level 20. We should dump the Houndour. The Houndour has Ember though, which is kind of fun. But there's no way Houndour ever gets to survive one turn to use Ender. Or to use Ember, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. And then give me the 35 Kangaskhan. No, when I go to Egypt, it's not to save Miku. It's just because I like playing Forbidden Memories. Who here is excited for Xbox thing when we play MTV Music Generator 3? This is the remix. A game that's about remixing early 2000s pop music. So there's like a bunch of samples from different songs that like you recognize from the radio and you just remix them, and there's no plot and there's no goal. Hello, this is my first email. Sorry that I sent an empty message by mistake. I am embarrassed by these mistakes and a W. Resident Evil 5 moment. Yeah, right. Anyway, this is a completely arbitrary stopping point, but I'm gonna stop here for the day, because I'm tired of playing this. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go back. We're just sort of halfway through this dungeon, but starting to get kind of close. There's not that much left, it looks like. Good progress was made today. We started working on the final dungeon. Oh, whoops. Okay, sorry. Never mind. We're going 5 more minutes. We're going 5 more minutes. I'll do another duel. I'll do another Pokemon battle. How's that sound? Yeah, I have Spock beta testing my embarrassing bad YouTube videos. He watches them and then sends me notes as to why they're bad. And then I have all of my things that I feel make them bad. And then he sends me a completely separate list of things that he thinks are bad. And it's just like, oh, I didn't even care about any of that stuff, but then also you didn't notice these other 6 things that I think are really bad. It is absolutely like that. Where you're like, hey, this is missing. And I'm like, oh yeah, that would be good to have. But then you're not like, but then I'm like, there are 900 editing mistakes. The entire flow of this section is off, and you'll never call me on something like that. Did you? Yeah, but not the parts that bothered me. Or like, they're just certain things. Like, you didn't call me how in the first so my goal for the second video is to improve my audio editing skills, and I don't think I did it. I think certain parts of it were better and certain parts of it were worse. But one of the things I did in the first video is I just like recorded a voice line and then put it in the video. For this, the goal was to cut out all of the weird mouth sounds, which I think I got most of them. There's still 1 or 2 in there. No more loud breathing. The first video was really bad about that. There's 1 or 2 moments where you can like hear me, and it's like, ew. Hang on, Houndoom. Do not use Psychic or Dark against Houndoom. Gotcha. It's gonna blast Ninetales then. Well, what is Ninetales? Okay, Ninetales is whatever. We can just do this to you. Yeah, so I'm still working on... it. I still don't think it's as good as it can be. It's, someday I'll post a link to these instead of just vaguely talking about them and only sending them to Spock. They're on YouTube. But... I've been wanting to learn how to do video editing stuff. So I've been making videos about my fishing game dev project that I've been working on forever. I've just been making like progress videos every couple weeks or something. I don't want to commit to people knowing that these videos exist until I've made a number of them and I've gotten better at it. But they're out there on YouTube. They don't have any views because nobody would ever view something like this. But I'm not trying to get views, I'm just trying to improve it. Editing. But yeah, I've just been doing like devlogs. The next one's gonna be really exciting, because the first video was just like intro to the project, where we're at so far. And then the second video was literally just like extremely boring tool development, data structure shit that had to get done, that took a ton of hours of programming. So I was gonna make a video about it, but it's very boring. I tried my best to make it as unboring as possible, but it's still pretty boring. But for the next one, we get to actually do some gameplay programming. Last night I started work on just like programming the actual fishing. Which means I get to talk about the design of the system, why it is the way it is. Talk about the code, show it in action, hopefully. All that stuff. So that's actually potentially slightly interesting. It's very exciting. But yeah, just been vibing with that recently. That's been taking up a lot of my free time actually, because it's like the point is to learn video editing, but also to just like be more motivated to keep working on dev stuff. And that's definitely working as well. I've put way more time into that recently than I have in a long time. I don't know, I would like to eventually... I mean, the plan is at the end of the Gamecube thing, I'm gonna do like an hour-long... I wouldn't call it a video essay, but like an hour-long big video with the goal of it being a very good video that people who don't even know me would want to watch. But aside from that, I don't know, it'd be cool to maybe make videos about other game stuff. I doubt anyone would ever watch them, though. I'm not really out looking for YouTube fame or anything. That'd be cool. Oh wait, it's the door's right there. What am I doing? Yeah, no, like it is very funny to me how you hear sometimes about big YouTubers having their superstitions for how things work, where it's like, all right, now you want to post it on a Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. This is the best time to post videos. This gives you the best shot because this reason and that reason. You let it sit for 1 hour, then you change the thumbnail to something else, and it's just like, all right. That pisses me off to no end, by the way. When I notice that a video I've watched has changed its name and thumbnail, I'm like, fuck you, don't do that. You're trying to lie to me to get me to watch it again. I know that's not even why they do it, but it feels so deceptive and like skeezy. Hate people that do that. But I know that's meta right now. Anyway, now I'm gonna stop for real. I'm stopping for real this time. We'll pick this game up tomorrow. I don't know that we'll beat it tomorrow. That's maybe wishful thinking, but definitely no later than Monday, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner and watch. Speaking of YouTube, fucking Gillinor Games is on, dude. Now that's an example of peak editing on YouTube. Those videos are very impressive. But I'm gonna head out, so thanks everyone a ton for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow for, I hope to God, a speedrun that finishes and is less horrible. Please. And then also Pokemon XD.